Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to our channel today. I appreciate you all being here. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us for that very first time, welcome as well. It's great to have you. And just as a quick reminder to all, my focus, my mission here on the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I possibly can, to as many people as I can across all regions. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel, when you choose to hit that like button, when you choose to comment, when you choose to share the information with friends, associates, and colleagues. And so if you've not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button, please hit that like button. And then for additional ways that you can choose to support the channel, additional ways you can learn more about me and how I can help take your business to that next level, please check out the links below. And one of the links that I want to point you to, and this will get back into our topic here today, is check out the gym funding links below. Okay, it's going to be our topic here. But when it comes to gym funding, we can help provide funding for you. You can get funding for up to $300,000. You can have it probably within 10 days. If you have a credit score of at least 680 in all three credit bureaus, you can show income of at least $50,000 a year. Check out those links below. And because for you folks that are looking to start a gym, you folks that are looking to expand, the ability to get funding is so crucial. So with that said, let's get into our topic. And the topic here is the importance of capturing the best gym funding. The importance of capturing the best gym funding. And again, check out our links below. You can go to our website for additional information on this, fmconsulting.net. And one of the biggest reasons that companies fail, it's lack of funding, it's lack of capital, okay? And one of the things that I like to tell folks is we want to always be looking for funding. Even once you're up and going, things are going well, always be looking, because you never know when you might need it. You never know when there might be a hiccup. You never know, when there might be an opportunity out there for you. So always be on the hunt for this. So I want to talk about the importance of capturing the best gym funding. And so number one, this is maybe the biggest one here, is money as a barrier to entry. Money as a barrier to entry. For you folks that are looking to open a club, or you're looking to expand, or you're looking to refurbish, an existing operation, make sure it's as new today as it was the day that it first opened. Okay, money as a barrier to entry. Always be looking for this. And one of the best ways you can do this, is getting that personal loan. Okay, sometimes it's easier and quicker than getting that business loan, because on that personal loan, like I was mentioning earlier, you can get that as quick as 10 days, maybe quicker than that actually, just really based on good credit scores and a certain level of incomes. And so that barrier to entry, and a couple things on kind of the barrier to entry, kind of talking about to you folks that are looking to open a new club, or maybe you already have one, but at bare minimum, okay, yeah, you want to. You need things for equipment, you need startup costs, you need operating capital, there's a lot of things you need. But other things that you need cash on hand. The bare minimum you want to have cash on hand is 1 month operating. Okay, if it costs you $30,000 a month to operate the facility, you want to have $30,000 a month. Now, depending on some of the swings and how your business goes, you might want to have as much as 3 months operating on hand. Okay, when we found this back out in 2020, right, that we needed to have a little more cash on hand, and those are the folks that kind of weathered the storm a little better in some cases. So not only the barriers to entry, for equipment, for ramp up time, for operating and things of this nature, for tenant improvement, but also have some cash on hand. So the importance of this is, is a barrier to entry. Number two, funding for marketing. I see a lot of folks that they get open and okay, that's it, they're open. Okay, we have to market, we have to promote. Okay, one of the biggest problems in business is no one knows who you are, and those that do don't have you at top of mind. And so you want to get funding to promote and market. If you're not promoting and marketing, your business is going to dry up and go away. There is no such thing as if you build it, they will come. And that's not going to happen. Okay, not to the extent that you're going to make the kind of money you want to make. You're going to have to market and promote. Now, here's what I suggest you do. Don't do this blind. Yes, go out and get funding, and then the marketing you choose to do. And again, check out our link below. Check out High Impact Digital Marketing. This is a great way to, as I like to put it, get the door to swing, the phone to ring, the email to ding, and the text to ping. Okay, it's a great way to do that. But know your numbers when you do this. Okay, don't just spend money on marketing, but no, what is my cost per call? What is my cost per show? What is my cost per sale? Okay, how am I doing on a second sale? How am I doing on referrals? There's a lot of things you can do in here that can really amplify performance on this. Okay, you can check the channel for additional information. Feel free to contact me below if you like. If you have questions on this. But funding for marketing is big. You got to make sure that you're driving traffic. For you gym owners, I would give you, if I gave you one job description, if you did nothing else, make sure there's foot traffic going into that business. Make sure you have foot traffic going into that business, because without that, it's going to be a fight. It's going to be tough. Okay. Number 3, on the importance of capturing the best gym funding is money for business development. Money for business development. One of the things that we like to do with all of our facilities, okay, that we work with across the country, is we market continually to the local audience, because there's always clubs that, hey, it's just time to get out. It's time to get out. Okay, and a lot of times these clubs will shut down, and it's their mistake too. They shut down when they could have made some money, but they didn't. And we're in that marketplace, and here's a competitor shuts down, and guess what? We don't get their member base, we don't get their equipment, we don't get their website URL, we don't get their phone number, we don't get their email database, we don't get all their social media. There's an awful lot in there. And so we like to market, to the local community, and we're just, we're out there when someone is ready to shut down, when they're looking for a way to exit gracefully. They're done, which is fine. It happens. Okay, we want to be the ones that can take on those members. I mean, think about it. What if you could honor 200 members? What if you could honor 1,000 members and that dues base at that facility? What if you could do that? What if you could grab somebody else's URL and point it to yours? What if when somebody called a phone number to another club, but it rang at your facility? What if you got an email database of 2,000 people? I mean, how would that benefit you? So one of the reasons, for to capture good gym funding, you want to have this cash on hand for business development. These are great ways that you can exponentially, grow your business. And then number 4, what I would talk about is the importance of cash management. The importance of cash management. And so first things first, make sure you've got a budget. Okay, if you've not done one of those, when you do that budget, we like to do all those expenses first. Okay, and then we ask ourselves, okay, how much do we want to make? Is it a 20% margin, a 30% margin? What is the number? And then we have to plug in those revenue numbers up top. It has to be more than just membership revenue, by the way. We need 2 or 3 or 4 profit centers in there. But what kind of margins, what's the volume, and what's that cost going to be? When we have programs that don't work, give them a shot, but then shut them down. If we have other things that aren't producing, we have to make, tough choices there. But cash management, always make sure you got cash in the bank. You're not, borrowing to do that, okay, unless you're ramping up. But, let's make sure there's always cash in the bank. Let's make sure we're working within a budget. We know what the line items are and what we need to do. Really manage that money. The base from a standpoint of production, every day, we've got sales goals, unit sales, cash, recurring dues. What are those expectations? What are those projections? And we're going to manage, based on all that information. So, the importance of cash management is really big in there. So, capturing the best gym funding, always be looking for it. Never not be looking for it. Okay, because what happens sometimes when you start I have to go look. Maybe it's too late, okay, from a business standpoint, or maybe it might take longer than what you would have hoped. Just always be looking, have it ready. It's kind of like the same thing I would recommend for really any facility when it comes to staffing. You're always looking, because if you start looking when you need somebody, there's too much of a tendency just to fill a slot and not to get the right person in there. Kind of the same situation. So take a look at it. Go out there, start looking today. Happy to chat with you about how we can help you do that. And again, folks, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. Appreciate you being here at the channel today. And if you've not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button for additional ways you can support the channel. Check out the links below for additional ways where I can help you take your business that next level. In addition, check out those links as well. And we'll look forward to seeing you all in that next video.